And I know these niggas mad as fuck. Bitch, I'm in a trap with you and we throw it up. Fall while my niggas throw it up. Hey guys, so I decided to film a get ready with me as I talk about having a Capricorn moon. So I'm starting a new series where I'm going to go into the moon signs. You know, and since I started with Capricorn, my first video ever with the horoscopes is Capricorn, so I'm going to go deeper into the moons now. So I'm going to talk about having a Capricorn moon while I do my makeup at the same time. So this is going to be different. Tell me if you guys like me doing my makeup at the same time, if that's a distraction or what. I guess I can tell y'all the products I use. I don't use nothing expensive. So it's definitely for the girlies that want to save a coin. So if you like saving a coin, this is for you. So I'm gonna I put oil on my face. So I put vanilla oil mixed with I think it's like some type of orange oil. Yeah, my face is clean, and yeah. Now I put this primer on my face. So yes, this is the Maybelline Fit Me primer. It has SPF 20 in it, and it's a matte poreless primer. I love this primer. Having a Capricorn moon, I'm not gonna lie, I don't be liking some of the traits of Capricorn moons. Damn, I'm almost out of this. So I don't use foundation. I do have a foundation, I just don't like using foundation, so I use this. I love Maybelline, clearly, but it's Maybelline Super Stay Active. So this shit stays on all day. It stays on for 30 hours. It's a concealer, and it's the same color as me, but I'm running out. I gotta get some more, so I just put it underneath my eyes. So having a Capricorn moon is like having Capricorn and the moon and your moon sign is the most annoying thing ever. So yeah, I like to make sure my face still look like skin. I'm starting to like get turned off by makeup so much, so I don't like put on a lot or a load. I'm literally learning to put on as little as I can makeup as possible, because makeup is starting to look like makeup to me, and I'm a makeup girly, but makeup is starting to look like makeup to me. And it's for both male and female, because I'm not going to split it up with the moon. Because I'm like I said, I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not as well versed in the moons and risings. But for people who don't know what the moon sign represents, it represents how you feel on the inside. It's your true intentional thoughts. These are things that you sit and think about. These are things that you really, like, nobody sees. It's the part of you that nobody sees and knows about. It's what's in your brain. It's what only you know, this perception of yourself. Okay? So this is not like something that, like, it's gonna show through your actions. Like when you have a certain moon sign, certain things you do does not reflect how your sun sign is. Like your sun sign may be a Sag, but that Capricorn moon makes you do certain things. Like some things just, because sometimes people be like, oh, I don't do those things. When they hear when they hear certain things that their sign does, they always like to say, oh, I don't do those things. But it's like, yeah, you don't think you don't do those things, but you probably have a moon sign that causes you to react in that way. And even your rising. But I'm getting to rising later. I'm gonna keep it very simple. Like my channel is for the people, like, it's like horoscope for dummies, if y'all know what that is. Like, it's like the beginning stages of horoscope. If you don't understand horoscope, I'm gonna break it down for you. So yeah, your moon sign, your true thoughts, your true intentions. See, Capricorn moons, I always tell when somebody has a Capricorn moon, because they're the type of people where you will know. Of course, you're not gonna know they have a Capricorn moon until you get to know them. But once you get to know them, you start to realize that they're overthinkers. Like Capricorn moons overthink everything, and it's like, of course, Capricorns overthink. Like Capricorn sun signs overthink, but not to the point of a Capricorn moon. A Capricorn moon will not move or make a decision because they're overthinking and overanalyzing everything. It's like they're almost hunted by their thoughts, kind of. Like they overthink everything, and then they're the type of people that don't take risk at all. Like, because they overthink so much, they're scared to take a risk or try something different, and then they don't also take advice. They're the type of people where they don't take risks, but they also don't want to hear shit anybody got to say to them about what they should be doing. So they don't take advice because they're stubborn. Capricorn moons are extremely stubborn. They're overthinkers, and they overthink to the point where they don't make moves. They'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, they'd rather not take that risk than to take that risk. They're usually very, like, it's hard for them to find love because they're so resistant to it because they're so scared of being hurt. Or they're scared to, like I said, they overthink everything. So they're scared to, like, hop into any situation when it comes to relationships because they're so in their brain about everything. Look, I thought I overthink, and then I got to know several Capricorn moons, not just one, multiple Capricorn moons. And they all, like, they overthink to the point where it's like, Capricorn moons are extremely disciplined in the sense that once they create a way of being for themselves, they cannot get up out of that. Like, they're disciplined in the sense of, like, okay, I have to do this every day. I have to do this every day. I have to make sure I complete this. Like, they have to have a routine in their life, because if they don't, they're, like, gonna hyperventilate. Because they, like, I don't know, a lot of Capricorn moons, I know they're very big on routine. They're very big on making sure everything is complete or everything is going a certain type of way. And then Capricorn moons are also very responsible. A lot of Capricorn moons, I know, if they fuck up, it's gonna fuck up their whole entire day and month. Like, if they feel as if they made a bad decision, they cannot get out of it. They're gonna sit and ponder on it, and then it's almost as if they punish themselves for doing wrong. Like, as humans, we do wrong, but for some odd reason, Capricorn moons in their head, it's like, I did wrong. I don't deserve to have a human experience and live life. I need to sit and think about my decisions. Like, they discipline themselves. It's so crazy. Oh my god, y'all, I gotta show y'all this preposterous. I literally cried when this happened. So I have the Fenty bronzer. Yesterday, I literally broke it. I broke it. And this bronzer is amazing. But anywho, yeah, Capricorn moon, they won't move. They're so responsible to the point where they literally discipline themselves. And, like, they like routine, so they like knowing, like, okay, if I do this, this will happen. And I guess they do that to themselves to give them a sense of, like, I don't know, it's quite weird. A lot of Capricorn moons I know, I'd be like, y'all are Capricorns, but, like, extreme, to the extreme. And they hate when people get to know them. Like, they don't like having people around that know all their deepest thoughts, because they think so much, and they don't want you to know what they're thinking, what's going on in their head. Like, it's almost scary to know that someone knows them, and it's like, for them, it makes it hard for them to maintain friendships, because they don't want you knowing their business. They don't want you knowing them. That it's like hard for them to understand that they're being perceived. I know a Capricorn moon with a Leo sun sign, and he's a Leo, so he was very self-absorbed. So having that Capricorn moon where with this Leo sun, where you want people to see you but you don't want to be perceived, it was scary, because it was like he wanted to be in the spotlight. He wanted people to know who he was, but he was scared to make courageous moves because he was scared of perception. If anybody wants to be seen, it's gonna be a Leo. But that Capricorn moon made it hard for him to accept being perceived. So that's one example. They're very realistic individuals. So Capricorn moons and Capricorn suns are very similar. I just think Capricorn moons are Capricorn suns to the extreme. Like, they're literally us, but times 1,000. So they're very practical and realistic when it comes to their goals and shit, to the point where they, like I said, they won't make courageous decisions that might, you know, like, they're the type of person to stay in their hometown and not leave because they're scared to leave. They're scared of what could happen. They don't want to step outside of that. And if they do make a courageous decision, it may take years and years of pondering. Like, they're going to sit on this thought for years. It's something, if a Capricorn moon make a decision that's courageous, they thought about it. Except if they have, like, placements where they're impulsive. Like, if they have a fire sign placement or a water sign placement, or even some air sign placements, like more of those than Earth, they're more guaranteed to be a little bit more impractical because of those other placements. But while they're doing these things, trust and believe they planned it out. That Capricorn moon is not going to allow them to make impractical decisions without a plan. So they're going to think about it. They're going to really sit and think about it. They're going to really plan it out. They're not going to make no moves until they have an idea of what they want to do. They are reserved people. So they're a lot of Capricorn moons I know, they do not talk to people much. They don't care to have the type to have multiple friends. They actually are the type to have one friend, and that's all they need. And they're the type of people where they're the type of person that go to the party and stand in the back, or the type of person where they'll let their friend do all the talking and they kind of just like play the field. They're not the most talkative sign of the bunch. They're not like the type of sign to be, you know, all in people's faces. Like, even this Leo sign, he already stood out because he was so attractive and huge. But he's the type of person that will literally go to the party and stand in the back. And this is a Leo. He would go to and this is a Leo who performs. Let me put that out there. This is a Leo who is a musician. This is the type of person, he would go all the way to the back of the party and just stare. Because, yeah. And he's the type of person where he only had a few friends. And, yeah. He only had like 2 friends and that was it. Very, very much reserved. Don't really like people. Don't like interacting with people. Actually, most of the time they're going to be introverts. And I don't even think it matters what their sun sign is. Most Capricorn moons I know do not like being around people, do not like hanging out with people, prefer to be at home doing nothing, because they're just thinkers. They're just thinkers. Like, when you have a Capricorn placement in the moon sign, it's like hard to maneuver interacting with people. It's hard to maneuver career life. It's just hard to maneuver. With a Capricorn moon placement, it's just being the type of person that take risk and like the type of person that's like out there. It's hard to be that. Because you're in your head too much. It's hard to even get out of your head sometimes. I might have to cut this short because I have 2 minutes left on it. But yeah, Capricorn moons, y'all are very, very practical, very realistic, very much overthinkers. Hard for y'all to take risk. They literally, like most Capricorn moons I know, it's hard for them. Like, they could never be content creators or anything within that field because it's hard for them to understand people perceiving them, and they would hate to be perceived in a way that they don't feel is them. This is my everyday look. I'll show you my black lip liner, but yeah. If y'all want the lip combo, let me know. I feel like it's dark skin friendly. So usually I use a black one, but I did not use one today. So this is the final look, very natural, very like, you know, who's that girl? So yes, that's the end of the video. Let me know what y'all think. I'm starting this new series, so let me know if y'all resonate with it, and bye.
on you. Santana, I'ma flex on you. Fresh on you, my ass, so all the flex on you.